You're going through difficulty because something great in you is awakening. You always have pure potential, but it was inactive. Challenges are not inanimate and unchanging. They are sensitive to who you are becoming. They are mirrors reflecting your internal state back to you. When a soul begins to remember its own strength, not ego and not fear, but the quiet, subtle strength, the challenges that once existed so big begin to lose their hold. Their energetic hold loosens because something shifts in the person who faces them. When you walk into a difficult situation, carrying the same external circumstances you cannot you carried previously, but something deep inside you has changed. Your internal posture has shifted. You carry yourself differently with grace. You speak with calm and not reactive fear. You don't try to win arguments or convince others of your worth or desperately prove your ability. You're simply being true to who you are, authentic truth. The challenge, a difficult person, a repeating pattern, or an insurmountable obstacle, begins to retreat because of a quiet presence that is beyond words, a frequency that challenges and cannot withstand. This quiet, powerful thing inside you, patiently waiting for your recognition. With gentleness and self compassion, you might be able to remember it and embody it fully in your life. You've been carrying a tired soul, a deep sense of exhaustion that permeates your very essence. You've been tested beyond what seems far beyond what any soul should endure. You wonder if you'll be able to breathe freely, to release the constant tension. You carry unseen burdens, the silent battles you fight, the unwavering courage that has kept you going, even when you were very tired. It's through this, the deepest strengths get forged in genuine difficulty, in real world challenges. You've got through storms and endured seasons of scarcity. Your roots, your unseen foundations of being are deeper, more expansive, and infinitely more resilient. The quiet strength within you is another potent force, hardened and honed by every experience you have navigated. It's time to see shrinking yourself, to stop making yourself feel smaller, to fit into confined spaces that were never meant for your expansive spirit. Time to stop apologizing for taking up the sacred space that is inherently yours, to dim your special light out of fear of how brightly it might shine. Time to stop running from the challenges deep down, from the quiet knowing of your soul. You already know you have the deep capacity to face, to transmute, and to transcend. That recognition is an undeniable part of awakening. The soul, in its infinite wisdom, knows and senses truth long before the logical mind articulates and comprehends them. It begins sending out persistent, deep restlessness, a deep longing for authenticity and purpose, more expansive and vibrant version of who you truly are. than the limited self you show to the world and to yourself. The authentic version of you was buried under increased strain, societal expectations, unhealed wounds, and forgotten joy. Ask yourself in quietness what it would be like to be worthy, powerful, resilient, quietly, authentically, without needing the arduous, exhausting performance. This can shift something deeply within you. Meet the challenge. Your greatest, most potent power in any challenging situation, in any difficult interaction, is not to mirror the very energy directed at you. Remain calm, centered, and deeply rooted in something that challenge cannot touch, corrupt, or diminish. Arrive at the difficulty as your true, authentic, sovereign self. Speak from your deeper, unshakable center and wisdom, not from your wound or fear or past hurt. Allow your quiet, unwavering presence to carry infinitely more weight, more authority than any argument, any defense. Before entering a challenge or entering a challenging situation or engaging with a person who tends to trigger you, take a single, slow, deep breath. Place your attention on your chest in a place steady and reassuring within yourself. Focus on you being the person you truly are in your essence, not the person who tried to make you become. This is an act of spiritual sovereignty. The deep lessons of the past do not and cannot require you to endlessly relive the associated pain to honor them. You can not exhaust, you can extract and receive wisdom and insight. Your ex points a finger at you, but this is an instigator of situations. They say that you are in a situation that from the outside looks very nice. They say things have turned out wonderful for you, but you don't see that. They say that you think you are well off and you have everything you wanted, but you're unhappy. That's what your ex says. They talk about you and remember stories about you in the past, but they lost you. They feel bad without you, remembers you. You have changed, become more good looking, eating healthy, doing physical activity. You've changed your hairstyle, appearance, and so on. Your ex and the cult say you look good, but they want the opposite for you. They don't look good in comparison to you. Your ex accuses you of selfishness, that you don't care about anyone, but they're really speaking about themselves. It's a projection of their internal problems onto you. Yes, you once cared for them, but they were dishonest and only took from you. They were insincere, and you eventually cut them off. You left them behind, and they were dissatisfied, offended, and angry that you stopped giving them attention. They want you to be punished. They talk bad about you, say that you are unfair, and twisted everything. They want your inheritance, your money. Their witchcraft does not harm you. You are protected. You have dedicated yourself to God. You help people selflessly, and in the future, you'll be promoted or assigned somewhere for training in another country. Your ex is looking into you through readings from a witch or warlock or online. You told them you're moving forward, you're changing more and more, and overcoming many obstacles. A quantum leap in your life. You cannot be stopped. They say you're a teacher and educator and you're doing what you love.